Hello and welcome to this video update from Ionic Rare Earths. We'll be hearing from Mr. Tim Harrison, the Managing Director, regarding the announcement just made that the UK government has agreed to fund Ionic Technologies partnerships and awarding 2 grants with a combined value of $2.46 million. It's a great announcement and we're looking forward to hearing more on the detail. Over to you, Tim.
Thanks, Peter. Yeah, really positive news overnight out of the UK.
And so let's talk about the size of the funding and the process it took you to get to this point.
Yeah, look, the funding that's been awarded overnight, we've been waiting on that being made public now for a little bit of time. Given the change in government in the UK government is now ready to announce the second round of climate's funding. So we applied for that earlier this year on the back of what's been a very positive engagement and degree of support that we've had from Innovate UK. So this second round of grants under the Climates 2 program, Ionic Technologies has been successful with 2 projects. First project, Reevaluate, is a collaboration and a partnership between Less Common Metals in the UK, Vacuum Schmelz, which is a German magnet manufacturer, to take end-of-life material from vacuum schmelts and convert that through our process back to high-purity oxides, under which then Less Common Metals take those oxides, convert them to metals and alloys, and provide that back to vacuum schmelts. And that's all part of a 100% recycled rare earth permanent magnet initiative across the 3 companies. The second project, Magnostic, is a partnership between Ionic Technologies and MPI and Swansea University in the UK to look at new technologies and commercialisation on new methods of demagnetizing magnets used in, for example, offshore wind, and how we can develop new processes that can be an enabler for better ways of decommissioning wind turbines.
And Tim, let's talk a little bit about these 2 funding partners, Less Common Metals and Vacuum Schmelz. What's their profile in the decarbonisation or the climates program that the UK government is working with?
Yeah, so Less Common Metals has obviously been a partner with us on a number of initiatives. We had the first round of climate's funding, which was announced last year, was a partnership between Less Common Metals and Ford on developing a UK supply chain. So Less Common Metals are one of the less than a handful of metal and alloy manufacturers in the rare earth space that exists outside of China. And Vacuum Schmelz is one of the largest magnet manufacturers outside of China as well, based in Germany. They've got a long history of rare earth permanent magnet production and really is one of the leaders in that space in Europe. So 2 tremendous partners to work with as we demonstrate our technology, working closely with those partners, those incumbent partners in the supply chain, to unlock that UK-European opportunity.
And Tim, the UK government selected Ionic Technologies in the Magnostic collaboration. So obviously that means that Ionic Tech must be a leading player in this field in the UK.
Yeah, look, I think certainly on the back of what we've been able to achieve in the UK, the engagement that we've had from stakeholders at UK government level, Innovate UK, and the Advanced Propulsion Centre, we've really positioned ourselves quite well to be at the forefront of opportunities. And we're heavily engaged with the government there in talking about how we can commercialise the technology and look at other opportunities to enhance and improve the offering from Ionic Technologies in combination with other companies in that space to be at the forefront of recycling rare earths and helping the UK to develop sovereign capability. So, we do enjoy a very good relationship there. We enjoy strong stakeholder support across the UK and stakeholders in Northern Ireland. So we really have positioned the company quite well in that market.
And Tim, we hear the term supply chain talked about a lot. Securities of supply chain for the Western world supply chain for rare earth products for a number of different technologies and industries. You really are now leading that supply chain story, not just talking about it, but actually participating in that.
That's right, Peter. We've been putting a lot of energy into selecting partners in the supply chain who we think we can work well together, we can be complementary with, and we can work together to unlock latent capacity that exists outside of China, and unlock that latent capacity with access to high purity, non-Chinese magnet rare earth oxides. So we have been able to progress a number of discussions now towards partnerships and working now towards the commercialisation of the opportunity in Belfast. And on the back of that, leveraging those relationships into other key markets and jurisdictions like Europe and North America, where again, you do see the same partners popping up time and time again in ways to bring that technology to Western markets.
And Tim, Ionic Technologies can supply rare earth oxides today, not years down the track. You've got a trial program going already. How hard it would be to scale up to meet potential increased demands?
Yeah, Peter, we're making high purity oxides now, and we're on the cusp of delivering and completing our delivery of high purity separated oxides as part of the program with Less Common Metals and Ford. So we are making product, and we are looking now at how we can leverage that product into other relationships, other partnerships, and hopefully we'll be in a position to talk about those again soon as well.
And Tim, where will Ionic allocate the funds that have been awarded here in the near term?
So all of it's going into Ionic Technologies. As a company, we do see this as being near term, close to commercialisation. And I think what we've also seen is the appetite from the market on a scalable, sovereign capability that we can put in the backyard of Western governments as being something that is a big unlock for Western supply chains. It isn't dependent on the development of mine. We can start supplying high purity separated oxides immediately from the materials that are common in a number of these Western countries. They're waste materials, they're end of life materials. We can unlock the latent capacity, the rare earths within those end of life materials, and convert that back into the oxides, which then can go into metal and alloy magnet manufacturing. So we're in a position to scale. We are ready to commercialise in Belfast, and we're heavily engaging with the UK government on what that's going to look like.
So Tim, obviously a significant recognition and confidence here by these partners into Ionic Tech. What message do you want to leave with shareholders today?
Look, I think the rare earths market is a challenging market, and as we have done the work on the supply chain all the way from primary supply and mining and separation, we do see the recycling moving at a faster rate towards commercialisation because of its ability to move independently of both mining and separation capability. So we, as a company, are very, very keen to accelerate and push into this recycled market and leverage our product into relationships and start to develop those Western supply chains. So I suppose my message really is that, this is an endorsement from the UK government, another positive mark, and a reflection, I think, on the nature of the discussions that we're having in that market, moving towards commercialisation, building a commercial plant in Belfast and being able to scale this technology into Western markets.
Thanks, Tim. Obviously, a significant recognition, a great catalyst for shareholders to recognise, and we look forward to hearing from more updates from you in the near future.
Thank you, Peter.